Alrighty then. Stop the clock. What's up? What's up? Welcome. Whether you're watching this live or the recording on YouTube or
Alrighty then.
Oh, I have to mute myself. Alright, so basically what this is I'm just gonna do my evening checkout of the market. Basically just to prepare for tomorrow, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I do my evening routines. It's just as I do my normal routine or my morning routine. Of course, I do follow the market throughout the day as well, but yeah, since I'm trying out different times, streaming in the morning, and I'm gonna try to stream in the evenings, just to see what's the best time for a stream. So you guys, just to get people into the live stream. So basically, whether that being trading the London or the New York or the Tokyo or whatever these markets may be called, I just wanna. My main thing is to produce some content, some quality content to help people trade, basically. So if we get started here, this is going to depend on if people are gonna attend the live room or not, if I will be streaming for some time or not. If it's just gonna be me here, I'll just go over the portfolio on the 4 hour and the 1 hour like I usually do and upload it to YouTube. But if someone drops by that are trading the Asia session, day trading the Asia session, I will of course go to the lower time frames as well. And I just realized that I am talking to myself here. So if you're watching the recording of this, you won't be able to answer. So you should leave a comment. That's what you should do on the below on the YouTube comment section area. If you are interested in streaming, if you're interested in the live stream during the London session or the New York or the Asia session. All right, so if we start out on the euro dollar, we talked about this on yesterday. I talked about either the euro would shoot to the upside or to the downside, and I talked about the structure, and the market was holding right here. I got short right here, and we did drop, but we did not hit targets. So I'm still in the trade. It's about break even now. Let me see. Yeah, it's winning by some pips, but I am also short the dollar cat. If we take a look at that for a brief moment here. Like I talked about yesterday, I was talking about if the market would push up here once more, I wanted to go short. I did so right here on this candle right here. We did push a little higher, then we came to the drop, and basically what the pairs are doing is they are not correlating the euro and the dollar cat. So, or at least they were not correlating right here. If we take a look at this, like so, this move right here, and if we take a look at the euro, that would be this move right here, right? So I am expecting either or one of the trades to end up being a loser, whether that's going to be the euro or the Aussie, excuse me, the dollar cat. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe the both of the pairs will drop, and that would be fantastic. But like I said, the pairs aren't correlating, and I am expecting one of them to end up being a loser. Hopefully, or not hopefully, I know that my risk to reward is good on both pairs, so we will most likely, unless something else happens, most likely end up winners on either the trade and get some pips in the bank. So that's all I have on the euro right now. I am involved in the trade. As you can see, I just drew on this trend line here. I'm not the biggest fan of trend lines, but nevertheless, you can see here how the market has been respecting this trend line. We did break through these two levels right here, and I am hoping for a push to the downside once more. But like we talked about yesterday, if you watched the video, this line right here, I'm shooting for targets just above or at the previous structure point right here. And I do believe that the market may give us a turnaround right here. So I'm just gonna check out. Yeah. I'm just wondering if this is a double bottom for me. We'll have to zoom in quite a bit here. Yeah, we did hit the 38, so no double bottom. 38 indicating strong trend, so let's hope that this trend will continue to the downside. But like I say, this area right here, and then if we drop this area right here, would be areas to look for a long if you're a counter trend trader. So I'll be watching this as well. Alright, so that's the euro for you. Let's check out the pound dollar. We talked about the pound dollar yesterday. I drew in this big box here of the daily. We talked about if the market would drop into here and give us a little double bottom, that would be an excellent choice or an excellent chance to go long. We did in fact get the drop, pushed a little higher here. We got the drop, But we then shut up, never giving me the opportunity to go long, and that's fine. So what's concerning me right here are these, not concerning just because the euro and the pound tend to correlate, is that flag formation here. You can see it better on the 15. This flag formation that's happening, it's pretty much happening all around. So like so, boom, something like this. It's not perfect, but that's what's concerning me, that we might break to the upside here, and then the euro will probably break to the upside as well. So we got the flagish pattern here as well. Yeah, it's I think it's more of a flag than a pennant here. Yeah. So that's my concern on the euro and the pound. Right. So we'll wait and see what happens here. It's probably it's more or less the same. I mean, we do have. I mean, we can start drawing some things in here. Just pondering things. A break to right here, and a continuation to the downside, maybe. This might be a possibility as well. The RSI is in no man's land here. There is some pressure here to the downside, but like I say, we're near the previous structure point right here. So this might well be the case. I mean, let's see what we have here on the 4-hour structure-wise. We are inside this strong area right here. I would not be shocked if the market goes higher. Not be shocked at all. We did break through right here. These points, I'm just looking at these points right here, this one, this one, this one, just to see how important, how well the market respected that area. And in this case right here, it did this would be an obvious point of structure for me right here. As you can see, the market hit boom and then boom. So and these lines, there are too many lines here. So we did get the, take a look at this candle right here. This is a big push to the downside. It's kind of indicating that the market wants to go down as well, since we have this large push to the downside of this candle. You don't have any idea how much money is involved in one candle like this. is like 76 pips. We don't move the market with our budget, if you know what I mean. So I think we have a solid analysis here, both to the up and the downside. And we have the trend line here if the market can continue. So we'll watch out for what happens when and if the market pushes higher here. If it will in fact do so. But we'll keep an eye on the downside here as well. When the market, if the market gets near this purple-ish line, that would be a good place for a counter trend move. Just based off risk reward, we could hide our stops easily under this point right here, an obvious point of structure. This point right here as well, this point as well. So we'll place our stops below this point right here, shooting for targets up in this, somewhere in this green zone. So we'll wait and see what happens here. So let's check out the dollar yen. Coming back into previous structure right here. So we've been trending pretty nicely here. Starting boom, boom, boom. Back into previous structure area right here. Continuing down. Something like this, and we're right here at previous structure. Boom, right? And this blue line right here. So right here, as you can see, we have some resistance. Boom, resistance, resistance. Breakthrough, false breakout here. Come back down, hit it again, resistance. Then we break through, become support. Then we're back here. So going short right here is like so. Somewhere in here is a valid opportunity. Not just based on this. I mean, I'm not going to go short. We have a strong move here. The RSI is no man's land, so I'm not going to short it just because I think it's a nice trending market. Obviously, if you're a trend continuation trader or a trend following trader, this would be a good opportunity. We have we're probably hitting near the 618, just at the 618 right here. So you're gonna have to make your risk to reward work out. You're gonna have to shoot for some longer targets. I mean, I'm not too keen on placing my stops above this here. I guess it's all right, but not too much of a fan. I would rather put my stops above this guy right here, just because we have this false breakout. So what is this? It's about 40 pips here. Then you're pretty nicely covered here, and shooting for extended targets. I mean, you could shoot for the 618 here. That would make a risk to reward work out. Not a fantastic risk to reward if you're a trend following or trend continuation trader or a trend following trader. The trend continuation would take the stops right here, so that's not going to work. So you would have to shoot for targets down in here, which is actually a pretty decent place to take targets around this area right here. Right, so something for the trend following trader here. We'll see what happens, and this is all recorded, so you can find me and tell me I'm wrong if this is wrong, but I don't give a shit. Sorry for the language. This is, just remember guys, this is just one opportunity. Like I said, I'm not shorting it. I'm not telling anyone to short it. I'm just saying that the market is coming into previous structure here. There is some resistance and you could go short. I mean, if you're a super aggressive trader that trades a limit order or something like this, I mean, that's just the fact that the market is touching the 618. Many traders trade limit orders of 38, then put the stops above the 618. That's a strategy I've heard. So yeah, it's a way to trade. There is no the way to trade. I should probably write a blog about that. I'm trying to find stuff to write blogs about. I'm trying to like activate my website a little more, and I'm realizing that I will have to blog, but I'm having trouble finding stuff to blog about. So that could be one. There's no such thing as the trade or something. Alright, so let's continue to the pound yen. Probably gonna be similar to the dollar yen. As you can see right here, here's the bigger bat pattern. How's that going? For you guys that took that, let me see. I did not. This must be what's the word? Excruciating for some people. Just waiting to hit the targets, and congratulations, you just hit your first target, and you now have the permission to move your stops to break even. So it's a pretty nice looking trade here, this bat pattern. This has to be like 200 pips or more. 300 pips, 350 pips. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. But we are currently at structure. We did go oversold. Yeah, this is here. All right. So we've been just streamlining down. This is too large of a box here. Like I said in the last one, I say it again. I have no idea when I drew this boxes in. So, and I don't remember the reason for it. So, but there has to be some reason. This is probably something off the 4 hour with a yeah, I'm just basically catching all the down swings or all the resistance area, instead of just placing lines everywhere and or making what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 boxes. I just make a large box, and that is in essence telling me that somewhere inside this box has been structure points, and could be a chance to look for some entries, right? Nothing right here, nothing just yet. I'm if I were a gambling man, I would predict a pullback here. I mean, we are coming at the 38, so like we saw before, so a pullback here to at least here. If the market is going to continue down or lower, that is not out of the question. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave that in just to show you guys that if I'm gonna be right on this one. But I would not be shocked if the market's gonna put in a outside return right here around this area. But the question is, how big of an outside return is it going to be? We've already started here. We can go up to here, or up to here, or even up to here, right? So we'll see. We'll wait and see. Check out the euro. Similar thing, same things happening on most of these yen pairs. They do tend to correlate. We did break this point right here. I discussed these 2 points right here for a long, but obviously we just broke through it, candle after candle after candle, never giving us any reason to enter, so that's fantastic. Sometimes it's being like a aggressive trader, taking and placing limit orders at certain structure level can be very sorry. it's around midnight here where I'm, but yeah, it can be a pretty profitable way to trade, as you can see right here. If we were to trade a limit order right here and right here and right here for any reason, right? As you can see, I would be profiting quite a bit, but you'll have to take in the losses as well. So I consider myself to be like a medium aggressive trader. I do use limit orders, for example, on the advanced or improved patterns, but on these structure type trades, I like to be a little more conservative and wait for the market to, in essence, tell me that it's got that there is at least some pressure to the upside, not up or downside, right? So, for example, this candle right here, we did have this larger candle going down here. We got sucked up a little bit. Then we tried once more, got sucked up again, giving us this pin bar looking candle. That would be like if this was happening at structure, which it did right here. I'm not sure. It's kind of, it's actually a pretty good. Let me see this. it is actually a pretty good trading opportunity right here. We have the RSI extremely oversold. We did not close below this point right here. So I just wasn't at the charts when this happened. This is not a bad opportunity. You can make a risk to reward work out just fine. I mean, let's draw this in here, even though you can see that what happened. I just want to see. Oops. Let's clear this. And obviously, sometimes good quote-unquote opportunities end up being a loser, so that's fine. The ATR is, or was, pretty hard doing that. Let's say just 20. Let's see what happens here. So 20 below this point right here. So it's 4, it's 24. 23, 24. Let's say 27. Just because in that scenario we just got saved here by the bell. And I would shoot for targets up in here. So yeah. In hindsight, it's not the, and this is the wrong tool. Should be the other one. But yeah, it's not that good of a risk to reward. I thought it looked better on when I zoomed in, but nevertheless, it had been a good opportunity right here to go long. And you might have skipped it, and this market may push up to about somewhere around here, right? So if you got long right here, and your stops were not hit, I mean, you might be in this. So that's that. I'm expecting an outside return here. We did break eventually this point right here. We got a lower close. So I am expecting the market to go lower, but I am also expecting an outside return. This outside return may even just go up into just right here, and then continue lower. Right, so let's check out the New Zealand dollar. Yeah, this is the trade I posted on TradingView. As you can see right here, I was almost right on both accounts. Right, this is the beautiful thing of being a technical analysis. You can see things and you can predict things. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. In this case, it almost was perfect, right? Can you see it? We did not quite hit the 786 here, and when I think back, it might have been the most. If you're super conservative, it would probably be a better idea taking targets here at the B. So somewhere in here. I mean, you would still get a 2-to-1 on the risk to reward, and you would have gotten out with profit before this plummet right here. But we're basically at the same area right now. So this is another opportunity to go long, right? In expectance that the market's gonna hold right here and do the exact same thing. Just wondering one thing here. Gonna remove this. Let me see. We're probably hitting the 38 here, so yeah. so close. So this is not a double bottom. Yeah, I won't be going long. This is touched the 38, so it's indicating that the market wants to go lower. I mean, nevertheless, there is no disputing these points, these pressure or these structure points right here that the market is continuously holding again and again and again. Let's check out the 4 hour, see where this purple line takes us. I'm intrigued. This green, yeah, between the green and the purple, we have a lot of structure points, structure areas. So this area here between the green and the purple line, it's kind of screaming at me to go long. This candle right here, this is more like the pin bar I was talking about. Right here. So obviously the market went down, then up, and then down again. We're still holding here, guys. So I'm gonna watch this. I am gonna watch this. We do have news coming out on the Aussie. Let's check it out at 3:05. The Governor Stephen speaks on behalf of the Aussie dollar. So volatility is often expected during his speeches as traders attempt to decipher interest rates. So if you're trading the day trading, and this is probably gonna affect the New Zealand dollar as well, since the Aussie and New Zealand tend to move pretty similarly. Right, we can check that out. I don't want to say things. And the New Zealand dollar, what do they? The Aussie cat, moderate. Where's the Aussie dollar? The Aussie dollar, very weak to negligible. All right, so I may have overspoken, but I mean Australia and New Zealand. It's just watch out. Just watch out for these news. Either way, these news are gonna at least affect the Aussie pairs right here. But I want to see right here. What I would like to see right here is a. Where's my? I'm gonna place a awesome drawing for you guys, or for me since I'm the only one in the room here. Boom. I want to see a pin bar here. I want to see a push, a big push, and the market getting sucked back up and doing something like this. Oops. Boom. Right. We could hide our stops here below these 2 points here. We did have to worry about this point right here, but we could hide our stops here. and shoot for targets up in here. So this might not be a bad a bad um, a bad long. I mean, not based out of the it's a double bottom, which is for me it's not, but I want to see if the market wants to hold this once more. So let's continue to dollar CAD. The dollar. This is the trade I am involved in. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Is that I'm involved in the trade, and I got short right here, and this is what has happened. We dropped and we're coming up into the structure points again. So I'm hoping that this sucker will drop right here, claiming my price of 120, 150, 145 pips. That would mean a lot. We've been, it's been a hard, I mean, not hard, it's been pretty slow, 1.5 week or so. I haven't, yeah, I haven't fixed the pips this year. I gotta do that. So the Aussie cat, like I said, we have Australian news coming out. If the market's gonna push on the news, I think we're gonna push up until here. We're gonna respect structure most probably. Maybe go just above and then get sucked back down. That's like a classic case of the news. And as you can see right here, if I extend this blue line right here, this would be an area to look for something to happen. We'll have to wait and see if we can make something work down in here, but I will be looking for something around this blue line here, just based on this structure, these structure points. These are obvious points of structure for me. The market comes down, boom, up, boom, down, boom, boom, and then we break through, we come up. Look what happens here. Obvious pressure to the downside. We go a little lower, then go up again, then go down, up, and something happens right here. We drift here for quite a few hours, putting in this flag pattern right here. If you can see that, strong push, flag pattern, push again. And yeah, that's just a brief lecture on structure, support, and resistance. So nothing there. We did get stopped out on this cipher pattern here, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. No biggie. We got stopped out yesterday on that, I think. Actually, I didn't go on the based on this pattern. We went long or short based on the structure here. So, and we just got stopped out. I think around somewhere around here, 95, 8 or 10. I don't really remember. So the Aussie dollar, same thing. Between these two lines here is an interesting. If you look to the higher time frames, I think it's on 4, or maybe I'll have to bump to a daily. You can see right here we have point. Yeah, I think it's on the daily. I drew this in. Right here, you can see that the market comes and right here respects false breakout, respect, a little respect right here, false breakout again. We can even put another line right here. So down, up again, down, up again, down. Like I said, come down, up into this line, down. I mean, we could start ranging here as well, so that's a possibility as well. We can just trade this back and forth. And we can also, we can draw stuff in if we like. See what that gives us. Probably gonna overshoot this. Right, yeah, we're gonna overshoot it by a. So if the market pushes up in here, for example, this would be a nice ABCD pattern. Up into this line, down. I mean, we could start ranging here as well, so that's a possibility as well. We can just trade this back and forth. And we can also, we can draw stuff in if we like. See what that gives us. Probably gonna overshoot this. Right, yeah, we're gonna overshoot it by a. So if the market pushes up in here, for example, this would be a nice ABCD pattern. And if the market pushes lower, we could hide our stops here below this point. So I'm gonna be watching. We're kind of in a no man's land right now. But if the market, either way, I don't give a shit if the market pushes up or down. I'm gonna be watching either way, and I most likely am gonna be placing trades or looking for entries at these green or purple lines, right? So I'm gonna be watching out for that, trying to find some entries there, right? So that's the whole portfolio for you tonight. I have two trades on, the euro and the dollar cat, and that's about it. Nothing else is interesting enough for me to actually place a trade right now, so I'm gonna be taking a look at the market tomorrow morning as well. Guys, I would really love it if you would tell me what time is best time for you to actually attend the live room or the live stream here. I would love to have some feedbacks and chat with you guys. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and I'll try to respect that and stream at a given time. But yeah, I think this is about it for this session. So until